Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like.
So, I walk into my boyfriend's house and bam, my furniture is there. Like, did I just get a surprise makeover? But wait, on the wall, it reads, "Welcome home." Suddenly, a pug puppy zooms out wearing a pink bow. My boyfriend pops out, grinning like he's just dropped a surprise bomb. "I want you to move in." Cue the happy tears, right? But hold on. We have to visit the precinct because a cop just arrested him. Talk about a mixed bag of emotions. Moving in? Sure, just not from behind bars.
Ever seen a homeless hero? My dad, a police major, and I pulled over to catch two girls beating up a homeless man. We thought he was a mugger. Dad jumps out to save the day, but surprise, the homeless guy isn't the villain. He reveals a puppy he was protecting. Turns out, the girls were picking on the pup. The most absurd twist. Both Dad and I ended up in tears over this unexpected hero. Who knew a bum could make our day? Just when you think you've seen it all, a dog saves the day.
27 with 3 kids and just got hit with the news of a brain tumor? I thought adulting was already a wild ride. Time to break the news to my fan? Should I use confetti? Or make a PowerPoint presentation titled, "How to Cope"? I mean, how do you explain this without sending them into a tailspin? Surprise! It's not just my messy house that's brain-boggling. Spoiler, Mom's not laughing. Tune in for the dramatic twist when life throws me a curveball and I end up all planning my own living funeral with snacks. When your cat becomes the ultimate hero. My mom was sick and I brought our cat to the hospital. Day 1. The cat snoozes on my mom. Total cuteness overload. But surprise! The next morning, our furry friend is, well, taking a permanent nap. Heartbreak, right? But wait. The doctors call the next day with wild news. Mom's sickness is fading. Miracle alert. Coincidence? Or did our cat pull a heroic stunt? Either way, my mom kept saying, "Thanks for the catastrophe." I mean, sacrifice.
Picture this. A giant Great Dane sees a tiny dog barking. Immediate snack time. In a shocking twist, the tiny dog gets swallowed whole, and my friend and I are panicking trying to rescue it. We pry open that massive mouth, and there it is, the little pup looking petrified. We set it free, and the pup, totally frozen in fear, like it just witnessed a doggy horror movie. Who knew barking could lead to a near culinary disaster?
Ever wondered what goes on inside a pregnant woman? Well, I do. I'm a 30-year-old dude, and my wife's 7 months pregnant. We're cooking up a mini version of us. Soon, this little creature will walk, talk, and definitely skip school to scroll through memes. Just imagine. Our kid will have my dad jokes and her style. But wait, will they inherit my dance moves? Oh no, send help! I can't have another awkward dancer in the family. Ever been chased by a guy with a chainsaw in the dark? Welcome to Thailand's shopping mall, Fear Room. Our guide claimed kids who dare to enter are haunted for 3 days. Imagine, they pay to scream while a chainsaw screams louder. What a deal. And just to top it off, there's a sign that reminds you, in Russian, not to hit the actors. Seriously, what kind of actors are these? Chainsaw-wielding ninjas? Next time, I'm just staying home. Forget sleep. Ever had a book stalker? Picture this. I'm reading on the subway, and the dude next to me can't take his eyes off my book. I switch lines, he switches too. It's like a bad rom-com, I think. Is this guy going to draft me into a crazy book club? He follows me to my apartment and almost walks in. Cue the dramatic music, until he bursts out laughing like a goofball. I guess that's one way to get my attention. So, who needs pickup lines when you have book stalkers?
Ever stepped on someone's foot and ended up kissing them? Me neither. So I accidentally stomped on this guy's toe, and while I was all, "Oh sorry bunny," he leans in and kisses me. I'm like, "Is this a new dating strategy?" He says, "Congrats. We just skipped to the 3rd stage of a relationship." Like, who even wrote this rom-com? Now I'm just waiting for our wedding invitation. PS. It's on a terrific island.
Picture this. The 90s, a flea market, and my grandpa selling his medals. A shady character strolls by. You know, typical thief-in-law vibes. He asks for a price, and my grandpa tosses out a number like it's candy. And what does this guy do? He whips out a hefty stack of cash, declaring, "If it weren't for you, I'd be history. Here's some dough to get you back on your feet." So, the moral of the story? Sell your medals, but make sure you're ready for a plot twist.
Ever taken the metro looking like you just survived a horror movie? That was me today. Tired, pale, swaying like a leaf, and everyone thought I was a drunken junkie. Spoiler, I hadn't touched a drop. I was saving a kid's life, and those guys, not a single seat offered. Next time you see a woman looking rough, maybe ask if she just performed a heart surgery, because saving lives is the new black, and nobody's got time for stereotypes. Ever rescued by a dog? I was. Picture this. I'm drowning in a river, and who swoops in? My neighbor's neglected stray, while everyone else said, "Nah, keep her." She turns into my canine superhero. Now she's living with us, proving once and for all our furry friends are the real MVPs. I guess she really said, "You save me, I save you." Talk about loyalty. Lesson learned. When humans let you down, your dog might just fetch you from the depths. Who's really a good boy now?
Meet my friend who turns tragedy into triumph. He lost his legs. But that didn't stop him. Every weekend, he wheels into crowds with a sign saying, "For prosthetics." And guess what? He actually collects enough cash to buy a feast. Sausages, bread, water, the whole spread. Instead of keeping it all, he shares with stray dogs and cats. When questioned about using his situation, he says, "I may not run a marathon, but I'm saving lives." Now that's a winner. Who needs legs when you have a heart like that?
Ever been on a date that went totally sideways? Picture this. My first date, we step outside, and bam, rain. My makeup's running like a marathon, and my shirt? Well, it's now a canvas for my hairstyle disaster. Just as I'm plotting my escape, I glance at my date. Surprise! He's got a total makeup meltdown too. Looks like we're two freckled dorks in matching disastrous looks. Lesson learned. When life gives you rain, just own that messy masterpiece. Can awkward couples be a trend? Who knows?
Imagine betting your professor you can eat 20 mandarins in 5 minutes. My friend did just that. The timer starts, and it's chaos. Mandarins are flying, juice is spraying, and tears of despair are rolling down his cheeks as he pushes through. Suddenly, he's a fruit ninja gone rogue, stuffing the last ones in like they owe him money. And what's the reward? A passing grade and the world's biggest citrus hangover. Who knew procrastination could be so fruity? Watch till the end for the twist. Ever seen a guy lose everything in 60 seconds? Meet Valera, a passionate gamer, fighting for his last field goal when suddenly, boom, the TV goes dark. His girlfriend, Katya, swoops in for a snack attack, devouring the prized fish he's been saving. But hold on! Just when he thought he could finally spark up a smoke, Katya strikes again. So, what's her deal? One shopping spree and a broke card later, she's serving him silent payback. Valera's in a war zone, but it's a match that's about to get hilarious. Imagine a professor that turns lectures into a game show. You get 1 bonus for just showing up, 1.5 for a seminar, and up to 3 for participation. What do you get for these bonuses? Coffee? Check. Lunch? Check. A selfie with your favorite professor? Check. Everyone passes the exam too. So what's the catch? Oh right. It's a university where attendance is now an Olympic sport. Sign me up for those bonuses. I'm already plotting how to collect enough for a lifetime supply of Snickers. Never sleep with a raccoon. Sounds adorable, right? Wrong. You cuddle up, and suddenly bam, it's tugging your nose like it's auditioning for a circus. Just when you think it's dozing off, it's up and doing laps like a furry marathoner. Spoiler alert. At 3 a.m., it's the key picker you never asked for, yanking keys off your keyboard like a mischievous raccoon ninja. Sleep tight.
Fainted in a minibus? Yup, that happened. Picture this. Wes. I'm sprawled out like a fallen superhero, while a guy and a woman become my own personal EMs. My bag. Off to Narnia. My glasses? Who knows? Meanwhile, bystanders are springing into action like it's a scene from a superhero movie. A bottle of water. A fan waving my documents because hydration and airflow are priorities, right? Honestly, it felt like being pampered in the middle of chaos. Kind souls, you really saved the day. Who knew fainting could come with such a caring fan club? Ever tried chocolate lip balm? Yeah, me neither. So there I am, in 9th grade, trying to impress Valera by following my friend's crazy advice. Smear candy on your lips before kissing. Genius, right? I pop into a portable toilet, slather on some chocolate goodness, and saunter out, ready to pucker up. Valera's face? Priceless. He sees me and does the ultimate dodge move. I'm left there, chocolate-covered and confused. Thank you, portable toilet, for ruining my romantic moment. Note to self: never mix sweets with kisses.